All right, so last night in the NBA, I don't know about you, but I was glued to the screen. Some pretty wild games, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely got a good sense of which teams are bringing the heat right now.
Yeah.
Lots to unpack for sure.
We've got five big matchups we're diving into today, and, that's why we do this. Cut through all the noise and figure out what actually matters.
Right, exactly. Who's playing well? Who's struggling? What does it all mean? That's what we're here for.
So we've got the Denver Nuggets taking down the Utah Jazz, Golden State Warriors keeping things rolling against the Pelicans, Minnesota with a big win over the Suns, the Knicks, oh man, they upset the Bucks, and the Raptors shutting down the Hornets.
Yeah, a lot to talk about. Some really interesting stories coming out of these games.
No kidding. So let's just jump right in. Denver versus Utah. That final score, 129-93. I mean, wow, what was going on there? That's a huge win for Denver.
Yeah, you don't see that kind of blowout too often, especially not against a team like the Jazz. Denver's offense, they were just clicking. It all starts with Jokic. Really.
Always does.
He's just unstoppable. Another triple-double, 29 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists. You can't stop him. And then you've got Murray knocking down shots. Yeah. The whole team's feeding off that energy.
Yeah, and speaking of triple-doubles, I mean, it's not just the numbers with Jokic. It's like he's controlling the whole game. You know what I mean? Like he's dictating the pace, setting everything up.
Exactly. His basketball IQ is just off the charts. He sees the floor, he makes the right plays, and he gets everyone else involved. That's what makes him so dangerous.
Definitely. And it wasn't just him, right? I mean, Denver's bench played really well, too.
Oh, yeah. Their bench was huge in this game. They came in, kept the momentum going, provided a real spark. That kind of depth is crucial, especially later in the season when the playoffs are on the line.
Totally agree. So, yeah, this win definitely puts the Nuggets in a good spot in the West.
They're looking like real contenders. All right, so let's shift over to the Warriors game. Golden State. They just keep winning.
111-95 over the Pelicans. I mean, is anyone surprised?
Not really, right? That's what they do. They're just so good. And, Curry, he is unbelievable as always. 34 points, 6 threes. That guy's a walking highlight reel.
I swear, he makes it look effortless. Just drains those threes like it's nothing.
It's insane. And he's so good at creating space for himself, too. Even with multiple defenders on him, he still finds a way to get his shot off.
Right. And those threes, they just kill you, suck the energy out of the other team. But it wasn't just Curry, right? Their defense was pretty impressive, too, holding Zion to only 18 points.
Oh, yeah, their defense was on point. They really locked him down, sent double teams his way, made him take tough shots. Yeah. He couldn't find his rhythm at all.
They've got that switch they can flip, like they can just turn up the intensity on defense whenever they need to.
Yeah. They're a veteran team.
Yeah.
They know what it takes to win. They control the pace. They play smart. They don't get rattled.
They're a well-oiled machine, that's for sure. So, yeah, another win for the Warriors. No surprise there.
Not at all. They're playing like champions. Okay, moving on. We got to talk about the Timberwolves game. Talk about a shootout. Back and forth all night.
124-109. Timberwolves over the Suns. A lot of points on the board. What was the story there?
Well, the Suns are a tough team to beat, especially with Devin Booker going off for 28 points.
Yeah.
But the Timberwolves, they just had too much firepower. Anthony Edwards, he was on fire.
36 points, 8 rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
He's such an exciting player to watch.
He was unstoppable.
Yeah.
Just taking over the game, hitting big shots.
Yeah.
He's a difference maker for sure.
For real. And what about the Suns? I mean, Booker had a good game. Why couldn't they keep up?
Well, the Timberwolves were just hitting everything. They were knocking down threes, getting out in transition for easy buckets. And they forced a lot of turnovers, too, which really hurt the Suns.
Turnovers are killers, man. So demoralizing when you're on defense and they just capitalize on every mistake.
Yep. And when you've got guys like Edwards who can just take over a game like that, it's hard to compete.
Okay, so a big win for Minnesota. I guess we shouldn't underestimate them.
No way. They're a talented team, and they can beat anyone on any given night.
For sure. All right, so let's talk about this Knicks game. A big win for them against the Bucks.
Yeah, that was a statement win for the Knicks.
Yeah.
116-107. They came to play.
Beating the Bucks, that's huge, especially considering how well they've been playing.
Exactly. And Julius Randle, he was phenomenal. Another double-double, 27 points, 10 rebounds. He's the heart and soul of that Knicks team.
Yeah, he's really taken his game to another level. And defensively, they were really impressive. I mean, holding Giannis to only 22 points, that's not easy to do.
Nope, not at all. They were physical with him. They made him work for every shot. He's one of the best players in the league, so for them to shut him down like that,
yeah,
that says a lot about their defense.
Yeah, they played with a lot of energy and hustle. It was fun to watch.
And offensively, They moved the ball well, created open looks. They played smart team basketball.
So a great win for the Knicks. They're definitely proving they can hang with the best in the East.
No doubt. They're looking like a serious playoff contender.
All right, last but not least, we've got the Raptors taking down the Hornets.
108-97. Another solid win for the Raptors.
Pascal Siakam had a big night, 31 points, 9 rebounds. I mean, he was everywhere.
He was fantastic.
Yeah.
Really carried the team offensively. And defensively, they were really strong. The Hornets couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, it looked like the Raptors just kind of controlled the game from start to finish. They're always such a tough team to beat, especially at home.
Right. They force you to play their game, and they don't make many mistakes. And yeah, LaMelo Ball had a decent game for the Hornets, 24 points.
He's so fun to watch.
He is. But the Raptors just had too much experience, too much poise.
Yeah, they know how to win. So, looking at all these games, we saw a lot of great performances, a lot of exciting moments.
We did. It's always fun to see how the league is shaping up, who's stepping up, who's making adjustments.
Right, exactly. I mean, we saw the Nuggets really flex their muscles, the Warriors proving they're still the champs, the Timberwolves with a statement win, the Knicks showing they're not afraid of anyone, and the Raptors, well, the Raptors just doing what they do.
Yeah, it's a tight race in both conferences, and every game matters. These wins and losses will have a big impact on playoff seeding.
So here's a thought to leave you with. We saw some really surprising results last night, like the Timberwolves' offensive explosion and the Knicks stifling the Bucks. What do you think? What kind of shifts in team identities or maybe even individual players stepping up will have the biggest impact on the playoff picture going forward? Things are heating up, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting finish to the season. Can't wait to see how it all plays out.
Me neither. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time for another deep dive.
See you then.